The immigration landscape is constantly changing, and I know many of you feel like there is no clear way forward to get your green card. But if you've been facing labor abuse or exploitation, the T visa could be your solution. If you were a victim of assault, even at work, a U visa could help, but that is a story for another video. Don't forget to subscribe below for more life-changing tips. The T visa is a path of hope for people who have suffered from labor abuse or exploitation, and you do not need to have been trafficked into the United States. This visa offers several protections, such as protection from deportation. If you don't have documents, you won't be deported while your application is being processed. Legal work permission. You'll be able to work with peace of mind. Family reunification. You have family members who miss you outside the United States. This visa allows you to bring your spouse and children to the U.S. or to give them legal status if they're already here. Permanent residency. After achieving the T visa, you'll be able to get your green card and eventually U.S. citizenship. How do you know if you're a victim of labor abuse? If you've been working in abusive conditions or have had your identity documents taken away from you, you might be able to apply for this visa. Here are some signs you might be experiencing qualifying abuse. Excessive working hours without fair pay or breaks. Threats or controls such as withholding your identity documents or forbidding you from leaving work. Unfair pay, for example, working 60 hours a week but only getting paid for 40 hours. Isolation, meaning you're kept away from others so you can't seek help. Let me give you some examples of what labor abuse might look like. Imagine you work in construction. Your boss forces you to work more than 12 hours a day without break and refuses to pay you the minimum wage. Every time you ask about your pay or your rights, they threaten to call the police and have you deported. This is the type of abuse that qualifies for the T visa, even if you didn't enter the US through human trafficking. Another example would be someone working as a domestic worker. You're living with your employer, working without rest, and they take your documents. You're kept isolated with no contact with the outside world, and you can't leave. This too is serious labor abuse and qualifies for the T visa. Does this sound familiar? Do you think you might qualify? Leave a comment below. I'm here to help you understand the whole process. Now you're probably wondering, how do I get a T visa? It's easier than it seems, but of course nothing in immigration is actually easy, but here's how you can do it. 1, gather evidence. If you have proof of abuse like photos, emails, witnesses, or medical reports, this will strengthen your case. 2, fill out Form I-914. This form is submitted to USCIS. It's essentially you fill it out correctly. And 3, cooperate with authorities. It's not mandatory, but if you can cooperate with the police, it helps strengthen your application. A key point: you should not have left the US after you began working in those abusive conditions. If you left the country, it might complicate things, but don't give up trying. Remember, this process can be complex. If you have questions, leave them in the comments or contact us for more details. Does reporting put you at risk of deportation? It's normal to wonder if reporting is going to put you at risk. But here's something important. In this case, reporting will not result in your deportation. The T visa is designed to protect you, not punish you. It's your right to act and get out of that abusive situation. Reporting not only helps you, but it also helps others from falling into the same trap. Where can you report abuse and what institutions are important? If you've experienced abuse, there are several key institutions you can turn to. One is Department of Labor. They handle labor abuse. Local police. If the abuse is serious, you can report it to the police. It might be kidnapping or something similar. Nonprofit organizations. There are many organizations that support victims of labor abuse, like Coalition to Abolish Slavery and Trafficking, CAST, C-A-S-T. It's important to know that immigration will not be automatically notified about your report. These institutions focus on your protection and justice. The best way to protect yourself is consult with an immigration attorney before doing anything. If you've been struggling to find a way out and feel there's no path to normalize your status, the T visa could be your solution. Not only will it protect you from abuse, but it will also open doors for you to live and work legally in the US and even reunite with your family. The T visa is a real opportunity to turn your life around. Immigration Nation, now is the time to change your future. If you think you might qualify for the T visa, don't waste any time. Act now. Contacting a specialized attorney is key to make sure the whole process is done right. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments or reach out to me. Share this video with more people so that they have a chance to protect themselves. Remember, we're in this together. See you until next time. Hey, did you like the video? I invite you to watch another video where I share more tips on how to protect your reputation as an immigrant. Until next time.